While these low gas prices are a blessing to most of us, they are giving Governor Malloy a budget deficit headache. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us now live with more on that. Mark, how about it?
Yeah, hi, Keith. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, Republicans are really roaring tonight because Governor Malloy's rosy budget predictions during the election campaign last fall have turned out to be all wrong. The governor decided to take a long weekend out of state with his family just as the numbers crunchers at the state capitol released their latest projections, and the red ink got worse.
We're still facing a $3 billion deficit in the next 2 years. We're at a $70 million deficit for this fiscal year, which is almost twice of what it was in December when they claimed it was going to be lower.
With the largest tax increase in Connecticut's history, we're back to where we started 4 years ago.
With the governor out of town, the administration had to respond through a spokesman at the governor's budget office, who sent an email saying that the lower revenue was, quote, largely due to lower oil prices. We are confident we can balance the budget through reduced spending between now and June 30th, which is the end of the budget year. He's talking about that tax on gasoline we reported to you about earlier this week. As the price of gas sinks like a rock, so does the 8% gross receipts tax on the wholesale price. And it's estimated that it will sink even more in the next budget year.
Clearly, you can't depend upon the gross receipts tax, and clearly this state has very little appetite for tolls.
While both Republicans and Democrats applaud the governor's plans to rebuild the state's transportation system, paying for it is becoming more and more of a challenge every day.
That was always the problem with the gross receipts tax, that it's very volatile because it's completely tied to the price of the wholesale price of gas.
There was some good news in all of this for the governor. Of course, the state is saving some money on gas, too, because of all of the state vehicles involved. And state income tax returns and receipts for the state are going up, but not enough to wipe out those big budget projections, those big budget deficit projections for the next 2 years. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.